Hi Pisces, this is Aqua Moonlight. Thank you so much for tuning back in, or welcome if you are new here. So today we are going to be doing your 2023 forecast reading. And so this is going to be for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node. And we're going to see what energies are coming in for you next year. So what can you expect, what's coming in for you, and anything else that you need to know. So if you do resonate with this reading, there is going to be an extended reading. You can find the link for it down below in the comment section, and we will go much more in depth over there. We'll get some additional details for you. We'll get some tea leaf cards, some charms, and see what else, Pisces, you need to know about next year, 2023. All right, so let's go ahead and see what Spirit has for you. So Spirit, what can Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, what can they expect in the next year, 2023? What energies are coming in for them? What events could take place? Spirit, we ask for as accurate and detailed messages as possible for whoever is drawn to this reading, whoever is tuning into this message. Pisces, what do they need to know, please, for the year 2023? Okay, so let's see. Pisces. I feel like one thing that's coming up here for you is that it's going to be really important for you. I think this is more advice for you so far, or the first message that came up, is to be aware of having boundaries next year, because I feel like there could be a situation here, or maybe multiple situations, where it's going to be really important for you to have that boundary within yourself, especially if this is around the home or family or possibly even relationships or love. It feels like there could be a bit of conflict here, but this is something that I feel is just an event. You know, it doesn't mean the whole year will be like this, but it's something to do. I feel a way to alleviate this or to remove this is having to do with being honest with yourself and having to hold your ground in your life next year. Some of you actually could go through a period where you're going to have to sort of reassess something. It could even be that you take some time alone. This will depend, of course. If you're involved with somebody and or you're married or something, or family, you could even decide to take a little bit of time to reflect. Could just be a minor thing, but I'm just picking that up for somebody. Or if you're just single and this is about you, I feel like you could go through a bit of a time where you have to sort of reassess and to find yourself and to find direction or to find answers. And it's going to be kind of a time for you to understand yourself better and to find your path, okay? Especially if you feel dissatisfied or not in the right state, or not in the right state of mind, or the right energy or environment is kind of what I'm seeing as well with this Seven of Wands here, Ten of Swords. Yeah, it could be a little bit, you know, this is just for some of the year. I don't want to paint a negative picture, but it does feel like this is just some advice for you that can help you to overcome that. But let's see what else we have. Pisces. Okay, I feel also you are going to be able to reach an equilibrium. I'm seeing High Priestess, Magician. It feels like there's something to do with freedom or equilibrium. I'm hearing the word equilibrium. The Magician, the High Priestess. Let me see here. Pisces. Yeah, Two of Pentacles reversed. The Magician and the High Priestess, Pisces, next year, 2023. Yeah, I do feel like this could be about a love connection or possibly a friendship even, but I feel like the main focus again is going to be on you. It's like I feel some of you could already be experiencing this. It's like I feel like there's going to be a really important time next year where you're going to have to really harness a lot of inner power and inner resilience to create from within. I do feel there could even be some type of, with the Justice here, the Two of Pentacles and Two of Cups, and the Two here. So yeah, lots of twos coming out, two. So decisions that have to be made. But something with this High Priestess and the Magician feels like you're going to be utilizing this power from within yourself next year. And I feel this is something that can come from a very intuitive place from within you. But I do feel there could be a little bit of a challenge in your partnerships at some point in the year. But this can be worked through. Yeah, Truth. For some of you specifically, this may have something to do with your age. So for example, maybe you feel that you want to, this is for somebody specific, but if you're in a relationship and you feel like you want maybe commitment or family, or you want things to move forward, but you're not getting that from your partner, that might be something that you're going to have to go through, because you see this High Priestess and kind of this mirror too from within kind of the soul, a lot of inner reflection for you. So keep that in mind. It comes down to what you want and what's best for you. And on the other hand too, I can see that there also could be some challenges with people that are trying to interfere with your relationships or a connection. And that's also coming up here too, to find the truth from within. Pisces. (2023) Pisces. We have Courage. Passion. Yeah, I see that there's going to be this kind of bridge for you almost, in which you're going to have the courage to pursue a passion or to pursue something new. And we'll get some details a little bit more in the extended for this as well, to get some of the tea leaf cards and go more in depth here. But I just feel like you're using this passion, High Priestess, the Magician, to create something, to create a passion. But again, like I said, it's going to take courage for you to do this. It's like the year for you seems to be kind of wrapped up in again, lots of inner kind of work, or inner, what's the word for it? Not work really, but inner power, I guess. Inner courage here. Pisces, 2023. And I do feel some of you are going to have something to celebrate, okay? You're going to have something to celebrate. Yeah, see, we have rapid soul development that comes from challenging times and freedom. So I see that a lot of you are going to have a certain passion or certain goal that you're going to achieve, that you can celebrate this now. It's like you're moving through a transitional phase. And I was seeing a bridge here too. So it's like whatever problems that you could be faced with in the beginning of the year or currently, it's actually happening because you're going through a rapid soul development. If you see the number sevens too, it feels like with the 7, the 5, and I think I just did a reading for Pisces too, and it was kind of filled with a bit of this same energy. So if there's anything challenging going on for you or around you, it seems like next year you're going to have the freedom from this. You're going to be able to open this door, open this passageway or passage to your passion. But again, I feel like with the High Priestess here and the Magician, it's coming from a lot of this inner reflection, inner truth, and inner courage. Pisces. Yeah, some of you are actually going to decide to branch off into a different direction, possibly in your career or in your love life. You're going to decide that you want to actually leave behind something or leave behind someone even. And again, we have 888 here, so you're going from 7 to 8. New opportunities and abundance is coming your way. And I feel like this hammer is going to be you persisting at what you feel passionate about. And I feel like, again, this could be that you're going to be deciding that you almost want to keep it to yourself too. You may even decide that you want to not tell anybody this, or again, could be specific that you're going to be leaving a relationship behind, or even just kind of doing things your own way and not the way that other people want you to do them. And I feel like this is going to really help you to manifest really great, abundant opportunities next year. And I feel like you're going to have something to celebrate at some point because you're going to see that you actually were able to accomplish this. Knife, sever. Pisces, 2023. Yeah, again, I feel like you're going to be deciding to take a pause, take a rest. I feel many of you are very protected here spiritually, and what's going to happen, I feel, at some point next year is that you're going to decide to take a break from something, take a break from, again, a relationship. Feels like probably a relationship. And you're going to decide to instead focus your energy within. High Priestess, focus that energy to your intuition, to your spiritual gifts even. Some of you, if you are someone who is really gifted spiritually, or you're able to manifest quickly, that's also coming up for you as something next year that you're going to be able to manifest really quickly. And I feel like you're going to decide to sever something or someone from your life. Could be the opposite way for some of you. You know, it could be that there's going to be someone who, I don't know, severs ties with you maybe, but it does feel there's going to be a severing of challenges more so. And I actually feel like you're going to have this justice. It's almost like for some of you, if you felt like you were been done wrong, you're actually going to be on the opposite end of that now. And people are going to see you as the one who is moving forward. So if this is a specific relationship message for somebody, like let's say that you do feel that you're in a very toxic situation or things are not going well, and you sever that relationship or you move into a different direction, it's kind of a sense of that person will kind of see you as someone who's really moved on now and you're doing better. It's like you're kind of being given this passage sort of to move into a direction that's going to be more protected for you next year. And I think that because of this, it's going to bring you more of what you kind of need, but someone's going to see you, if that makes sense, as doing that. So we have open to infinite possibilities and magic works through you. Again, lots of spiritual. I think this year for you could be very spiritual time. Could be a time for you to either get in touch for the first time with your gifts spiritually, or just enhance them and be able to really use them now at their full capacity with the Magician, not just be having it taken from you. And especially if you're someone who's very sensitive to energy, it's like maybe you've had a hard time actually using that power to create something good for your life and good for yourself. And I think next year you're going to learn how to master that and learn how to come from the 7 to the 8 and come out of the challenges to actually apply yourself with the hammer to create these magical blessings for you. And like I said, I think that you could have the opportunity to celebrate something too, some form of milestone or something that's going to be, yeah, just something here to celebrate. So Pisces, 2023. Somewhere in the middle of the year to the end of the year, I feel you're going to be definitely, again, setting yourself free. I'm being shown a lot of wind here, wind blowing in the hair too. Number 6, so harmony is being brought in, kind of like a 6 of swords. So definitely whatever challenges are going to kind of dissipate at some point. And I feel like it's going to help you again with the 6 here and the beaver to lay a more solid foundation in your life. And for some of you, could even be starting over in a completely different city or state or country or a new job opportunity. Again, we'll get some specifics for this and see what you're manifesting and what's coming in the extended. But I do feel that something coming up here for you for sure is that you're going to feel that there's been a weight lifted off of you and you can kind of breathe again. You can feel like you can focus on what's in front of you. Some of you actually are going to go through a lot of healing from something that you've been dealing with, either an illness or something, again, with this here, again, the 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands, some conflict, okay, whatever this is that's being severed. I'm being shown actually that you're, again, very protected here. Some of you could even be religious specifically, I'm being shown, or there's something about your faith next year that's going to carry you through where the next chapter is. And if you ever feel like you're in a difficult time, remember to connect to your source, your faith, because I feel that with this here too, and the beaver, it's like, and the high priestess, you're kind of going to be healed from something. So keep your spirits up, keep your light up. And if you do feel that you're going through any difficult time here, even something in your health too, for somebody with this 5 of Swords, you could be going through some miraculous healing next year, or deciding that you want to reconnect to that and then feel the healing happen in your life, feel the blessings come in because you've been able to kind of shift your focus from this over here to this over here. So there's a complete kind of shift of energy for you. I definitely at some point next year, I feel for you. I keep wanting to say Scorpio, so I don't know if maybe you have Scorpio in your chart too. So let's just get some final information for you, Pisces, and then we'll see what else we have in the extended. So is there anything else, please, Spirit, for Pisces in the year 2023 that they need to know? Some of you will spend much more time out in nature, okay? Much more time out in nature, or you're going to spend more time to yourself. Again, I feel like there's a lot of self energy for you, but you're going to be happy about that. You're not going to feel lonely about it. It's more of like you rejuvenating, recharging. For someone specific, you could even be buying a home out in the woods or something, or you're going to be building a home, or just taking more vacation, something about taking care of yourself and moving into a territory that feels more replenishing. And I think I said in the beginning too, you could even go through a bit of this like vision quest, kind of going in your own direction. And that could be part of what you go through at some point with the high priestess here too. The wolf could be your guide as you venture into this kind of lone wolf energy. But it's actually in an effort for you to get back on track to your own gifts and to your spirituality, and to also be able to kind of know what you want again in your life. Because this 10 of Cups here in reverse felt like it was either taken away from you, or something wasn't working, or you just were not happy, or you felt like you could never create this 10 of Cups. But I do feel like this is going to be changing for you. So again, this could be advice to starting now. If you feel overwhelmed, definitely go out in nature, specifically the trees. I'm getting even sitting up in the tree if you can, or something with the trees, tree house, something like this, I feel is going to help you to kind of gain a better perspective and rejuvenate your energy. And also, Pisces, I feel there's a lot of endurance for you, lots of endurance and perseverance that I feel you're going to be moving through. And it could even feel a bit difficult for you. I think this part here is telling me that there could be advice for you that at times, because you're so sensitive, you could be feeling kind of like, this is very challenging for me to continue to persevere towards this goal or towards this thing, or it's challenging for me to take back my power. But I think that this is actually going to be a test for you in many ways. They want you to persevere throughout whatever you're going through, even if you are surrounded by this negativity or drama or whatever it is. If you're just stay graceful and poised and kind of draw your energy from within instead of expelling it outward, it's going to help you a lot. Because I feel, yeah, take note of intuitive messages, Pisces. You could have communication through birds, I'm hearing. So birds, maybe insects, but definitely birds. So you could even be sitting outside and you have a bird come up to you, and that's a sign that they want to share something with you. They want to bring some information to you. Before we go, I want to clarify that. What is that information about for Pisces? The information is to help you to get out of your head, get out of any clutter, and to build something on solid ground. Again, I feel like you're going to be pushed to really make an effort to create something more dedicated and meaningful for your life next year, and starting now too. Definitely could be around your finances, your career, possibly even a new relationship, or if you do decide to work on a relationship, it's like I think it's going to take you having to focus on you first and make sure you're taking care of you, and then set the tone for the foundation for the future. But these birds here, or guides, but in the form of birds for somebody, could come up to you to bring you an intuitive message that they want you to remove the clutter from your mind. Try to meditate here, try to get clear on your vision. And if you ever feel like you're being dragged kind of down with the Star and the Seven of Cups, that's just a sign from them to ground your energy and to re-collaborate. So that's what I'm getting here for you, Pisces. I'm going to go ahead and take this to the extended, and we'll get some charms, we'll get some tea leaf cards, we'll clarify what this is exactly that you're creating, and see what else we have for you. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that this message could help, and sending you lots of love. Take care and happy holidays.